The Presidential Election Tribunal judgment was a classic case of you get evidence, but you go say explain tire. Evidence go choke, but you still go explain.
You gonna explain tire.
You go explain tire evidence. Evidence choke. Now it's crazy to see, but that is what you can expect from a country like Nigeria. Just kidding. Everybody brought their A game. LP brought their A game, APM brought their A game. They brought all the evidence they could find, whatever, from top to bottom to the court. But the appellate court still insists that Tinubu is the man for us, and we should always stand on his mandate. Here I am going to analyze everything that happened during the presidential election, and I know the part that you guys really want to hear about, and I'm here to give you that gist. Nothing more, nothing less. First of all, I'm going to talk about the INEC case. Now, it's no longer a story. Everybody has seen it. So far so good, but I'm trying to explain it in the basic terms that you and I as individuals will understand it better. Justice Samani came up to say that INEC is not under any law pressured or choked, let me use that word, to ensure that they use the IREV. Now, the IREV is the INEC result viewing portal, and they said that the IREV definitely it's not anything, because it is susceptible to hacking. That means that you can basically hack it. It's easily hackable. So if it's easily hackable, the BVAS also, isn't it easily hackable? But they said no, it isn't. And I'm like, what is going on? All of them are all electronic. I'm trying to understand some things, but just kidding. We have them saying that it's not, they shouldn't, or they weren't forced, or it isn't applicable by law that they should use the IREV. They can use, most especially what is termed as the best, is the physical collation of results from the collation centers, and that was paramount. That is exactly what they wanted at that point in time. Fine, no wahala, we swallow that one. Now we also have other cases relating to Peter Obi's witnesses. 10 out of 13 of his witnesses were struck up. Now the remaining 3, what were they used for? Is it for rice? Is it for beans? Or is it for abado? I don't know. Just kidding. Once more, I said just kidding. Before I even continue with this one, do you know what was happening outside the court and inside the court? Now, outside the court, people were coming up with their placards on my mandate, on his mandate, we shall stand. He is the people's choice. I love democracy in action. That is what we want to see as citizens of the country. But if other people came out to do that, would that case be the same? Just kidding. And also inside the court, we had a lot of people sleeping. Even our famous Seun, he was also sleeping in the court, and other prominent men and women taking cool breeze, cool air. They don't have anything to worry about. It's the people in Nigeria that were looking at the people sleeping that I hail. The citizens of Nigerians are never sleepy, they're never tired. But that's what happened inside and outside the court, in just a lighter note. On the fine of the $460,000 narcotics, that's a drug case that was in the US against our president Tinubu. The court has come out to state that the sentence of crime of any offense involving dishonesty, fraud, has to be a criminal offense. And LP has failed to provide evidence that the forfeiture is criminal, while the respondents proved it was not criminal. Which basically means that anybody, whether you have done the worst of the worst things in the country, can actually come out to run for presidency. And this speaks a lot about the presidential runnings in the future. Just kidding. Also, they stated that Mr. Tinubu was qualified to contest in the 25th February general elections. Now, there are a lot of things surrounding it. They said Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that, he's pushing drugs, he's not qualified, the age, the certificate, a lot of things were brought out. And the evidence was there to show. But it said that it couldn't be proved. There was evidence, but it couldn't be proved. How? I'm trying to understand. I don't know. If we have lawyers in the house, you guys should also talk to me, because I'm also really crazy and I'm trying to understand what is going on in the country, in the situation that is at hand. Now, Justice Samani also stated that the double nomination allegation on Vice President Shettima is null and void, and that he is a very good candidate for his running mate, that is President Tinubu. So anything concerning him once being in the senatorial place and now running for the vice president is null and void. Y'all should rest. Well, it is the same government that stated in their laws that you have to drop any other position before you can attain that position. And we are boggled, our minds are boggled. We're trying to understand what is brought forth before our very before. Also, they stated that Mr. Tinubu, that's our president, not Mr. President, His Excellency Tinubu, was qualified for the 25th February 2023 elections. So whatever anybody is saying, that is none of their business. Also, the report tendered by Mr. Obi's witnesses lacked probative value. All eyes on the judiciary, all eyes on the judiciary. We had all eyes on the judiciary, but a lot of people are saying that it is being compromised. Is it really being compromised? I never can tell. We are just here to tell you what happened during that event. LP has actually come out to say that they are not taking the verdict whatsoever. They are moving to the Supreme Court. We will hear from the Supreme Court, but for then, do stay tuned because it will be continued.